This is what my day normally looks like. Sitting here for hours, solving problems and writing code. It's not the most glamorous job, so it always surprises me that people love watching these day in the life videos. So of course, I decided to make another one. But this one is going to be different. I've got a lot to get done and only 16 hours to do it.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming.
Wait, scratch that. Where are my manners? I should have introduced myself. My name is Devante, and I'm a software engineer based in New York City.
Yeah. Make sure my shit sound tight.
Last week, I was the engineer on call, which basically means all the small tasks that pop up during the week all went to me. Lucky for me, I wrapped up all of those pretty fast. So now I've taken it upon myself to write some documentation for our codebase. What do I mean by that? Okay, so documentation is basically your codebase's instruction manual. It's a record of how everything works, why it's made to work the way that it does, and sometimes how it's intended to be changed in the future. A lot of times, engineering teams will end up neglecting to write this because of the velocity of their team and new feature requirements preventing them from doing so. But I've got downtime and lots of initiative, so here I am. Also, at this point, I'm sure you've noticed I completely skipped over my morning routine. Apparently, I used too much toothpaste, so now I'm never brushing my teeth in front of you guys ever again. When I was younger, it always surprised me that it was someone's job to continuously work on these websites and products. I thought once you built the thing, you're pretty much done. But now that I'm here, I realize that there's always more work to do, more features to build, and more ways to optimize. And it must be done, because the competition isn't getting complacent, so we can't either. Right about now is normally where I'd get lunch and relax for about an hour, so I usually go for something small and easy to digest so that it doesn't slow me down later. Alright, now it's time to finish up work. I usually end the day with PR reviews, but there's not that many today, so I'll continue writing docs. While I'm doing that in the background, here's my tech stack for those of you that are curious. I'm a front-end dev, so React and TypeScript are my bread and butter at work. I do have back-end experience, which you'll get to see later, and for that I usually go with Postgres for my database and Node/Express for my server. I don't typically use CSS libraries because I've gotten so used to writing all my styles myself. And also, unpopular opinion here, I also hate Tailwind because it makes your code look like word vomit. Or is that just me? I mean, the end result looks nice, but I can't stand the bajillion classes you end up with in your JSX or HTML. Now it's time to show you why I didn't bother having a big lunch. Alright, so while I'm back there fighting for my life, now seems as good a time as any to tell you about my partnership with Mint Mobile. If you've ever sat down and wondered why the your phone bill costs so much, then sit down, buckle the up for the next 35 seconds, and listen to this. The average American is spending upwards of $160 a month on their phone bill. If that sounds like you, then this might be the one time in your life you want to be below average. Speed, coverage, data, access to 5G, unlimited talk and text, mobile hotspots, you can get all of that for the price of $15 a month with Mint Mobile. In fact, there's currently a promotion where new customers can get any 3-month plan for $15 a month. That's 50% off the unlimited plan. I've been using Mint since I was a broke college student, even before this partnership. I swore by it then, and I swear by it now. Switching to Mint is easy and painless. Go to trymintmobile.com/doseofdevi to switch to Mint Mobile now. And I've left the link in the description for that as well. A few months ago, I started a contracting company with a friend of mine. We basically provide design and dev work for companies in need, so I guess you can call me a code mercenary of sorts. Our latest client is a construction company looking to rebuild an internal tool that they use for collecting data about diversity of their employees and contractors, all of which must be reported to their state systems. The current system they use is expensive and inconvenient in many ways, so we've agreed to take on the task of rebuilding a cheaper and more performant version. I can't say too much because I've signed an NDA, but what I can tell you is that the first step is creating an ERD. That stands for Entity Relationship Diagram. It's always smart to start with the structure of the underlying data, because that'll usually determine what kind of functionality you can add later on. And typically, ERDs look like this, but these can get really complex really fast depending on the size of the application. Now I've got a few hours left, and the last thing to do on my list is write the script for this video. Yes, this one. I usually go to sleep around 2 AM, and between now and then, I'm probably gonna slip in dinner and solo leveling. Because yo, who let the creator of Dark Souls create an anime? Also, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for helping me reach 20k subscribers. I'm feeling thankful, so leave a comment down below, and the first person who can correctly guess my middle name will win a $150 gift card, and I'll give you one hint. Check all of my Instagram posts.